Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Championship game.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
3 yards on the play.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer, but what a great first answer from them, that big play right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Murray. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Murray. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown
from 6 yards away. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Tackle made by Tanner Vallejo.
30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. From the gun, they will run to McKinnon. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
They went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that is going to set up third and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. And it's caught. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. Fourth and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
49ers 3.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Isabella on the return. The Cardinals take over first and 10.
And now back out comes the offense. Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their own 22. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
A toss play to Chubb. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it first and 10 at their 38. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
McKinnon on the handoff.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Second down at 6 now from the 42. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get this down to the 10.
That's good.
That puts them in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Taken down by
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, 49ers 6.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. On the return, Isabella. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the Arizona offense about set to take over. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray.
29-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's got Fitzgerald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
Arizona.
Now Murray off play action. He finds Hopkins complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 57 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
For the extra point.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 20.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
It's a pickup.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third.
Garoppolo's pass.
Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return.
1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Nick Chubb on the carry.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53.
Chubb again.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
First down, Murray. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll run. It's Drake. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake taking it in. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. Right now they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a big way.
I fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game, see if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for George.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
By Patrick Peterson.
Garoppolo again. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers get a score closer.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go into the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
And he'll bang that one through. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
A final shot before half from Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This will make it into the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Jalen Thompson.
A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
At the 28-yard line.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
49ers first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Man, that ain't make no sense.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 18-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
A gain of 10. Makes it 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And a loose football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But
now Garoppolo lost the football and unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Well, 3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
1st and 10. At their own 30.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the 2nd half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
The ball carrier.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Subsequent gains of 3, 4, and now 5 yards. Good enough for the 1st down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Murray throwing complete there to Hopkins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And off comes to Chubb. He will push his way down to about the 14. It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Chubb. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target in the 2nd half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams there to make the grab. And the Cardinals push further out in front. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, the 49ers getting set to trot out there. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Isaiah Simmons leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now.
And this is 3rd.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
a gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
15-yard line.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
Murray a give. This is Drake. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12.
Come on,
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Arizona.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Touchdown.
Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. at their own.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. That catch good for only a couple. You got the big lead defensively. I'm willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Jabal Sheard. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. And this one too low.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. There's Garoppolo to throw. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Pettis hauling this in from Garoppolo. A gain of 6 there on 1st. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Open man is Bourne. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So a decision to make there. They decline the penalty as they'd rather force the 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Mostert. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And that may do it for this NFC title game. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Intended for Max Williams.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
A give. This is Chubb. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They run it again with Chubb. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. You know, Charles, just thinking about it, plenty of recent conference championship games have needed OT to decide who goes to the Super Bowl.
And we can go back a little ways, can't we? Go back 2012. Giants in San Francisco. That was an overtime game. The Giants ended up going on to the Super Bowl. How about the one where the Giants went to Green Bay, Lambeau, and beat the Magic of that stadium in that freezing, bitterly cold game and got it done there?
Yeah, it was 2008. It was absolutely freezing, and they went on to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl that year. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.